Hello, how are we all doing today?
It's an improvement, of course.
Yeah, oh, hey. Thanks. Ollie was talking about how gorgeous I am. Thank you, Ollie. I do appreciate it. I've been doing some manscaping of the face, so thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, look at that. We've had some Eberron action points coming in and some Mass Effect Pool of Lux points coming in. That's exciting. Worry about those on Wednesday next Friday. All right, so let's see. You guys are going to finally finish the combat with the zombies, and you still have that house across the way.
Alright. Thuntar takes a few minutes to go and deal with his latent anger issues by slamming his great club into the ground about 30 or 40 times before calming
And
down and
and I take the band off my arm and string it back onto my waist.
Okay.
Okay. So, to the house now?
Excuse me.
Don't belong here.
Probably should
Okay,
investigate
so-
it together this time.
Yeah,
We'll
there's
start,
some.
pushing all of the zombies into a pile, and then start mold earthing holes, like just pushing the parts.
It's like there's some thing that's dead inside that house. I was looking through my bird, and then I got
There's some things
attacked
that are
by
dead
these
out here.
things. Yeah, I wasn't sure
Solve
what
the
was dead in
problem.
there, but there was blood.
Well, let's hope it's the kind that stays dead, because that's the kind I prefer.
I agree. Well, let's just walk in. I don't think that there was anyone there other than something that's dead. So,
Okay, if you're scary, the I go first.
and then like as
well-
I'm walking, I'm like, well, actually, and he looks at the bridge. Just make sure you're careful. Something blew the bridge up. Not sure what.
It's probably one of those bridge gnomes. I'm gonna
I
walk
think those are called
across.
trolls.
Yeah, those guys. I'm gonna walk across the bridge.
Sure,
They crumple under my weight.
sure. So you guys go to walk across the
Sure.
bridge.
No. Thuntar goes to walk across the bridge.
So Thuntar goes to walk across the bridge. There is a whole broken area where they fell through. Do me a favor, roll me an acrobatics.
Oh god. Are you sure it's not athletics?
I mean, I'm sure, just don't Eric the roll. Thuntar makes his way across the bridge. There are a few times where he kind of like snaps and breaks a bunch of
Oh.
boards. He does actually get across the bridge, though. However, he's so heavy and he breaks enough boards. He increased the DC for the next person to walk across it.
Yeah, that's not a stable bridge.
How fast is this like stream/river moving?
You can move through it. I'm thinking about it. Slow-moving zombies were able to make stay in
Yeah.
it and move their way out.
All right, I'm gonna go running across the bridge.
And you do so. You already knew where the strongest points were before. You actually can stick to those because they're all the strongest points now. So you stated that. You get across no problem. Next two.
Oops, I didn't mean to have advantage.
You Eric'd it.
You Eric, well done.
I hate you.
Uh...
I'm a
To be fair,
human
Scotting-
being with feelings.
Scotting is now a thing, and Scotting
Still
is way
turned out pretty
worse
good.
than Ericing.
Oh, you don't have 3D dice turned on in your under your cog.
You're not?
Yeah, because
Oh,
it
whoops.
didn't trigger. Yeah, automatically roll 3D dice and enable 3D dice. Those two clicks. All right, that doesn't matter though. You're good. So 19 is what you roll. You make it across almost as deftly as Vicarol does. And finally, Peck.
Eric isn't going across.
He's staying on the side.
He's burying the bodies.
Oh, you had just said that, didn't you?
Yeah,
So
that's
you
not going to take 2 minutes. It's
no.
going to take a while.
Yep, absolutely. So Peck stays behind and does exactly that. So with you guys across the bridge, you're able to go over to the house.
So I'm gonna say, so Thuntar, just you go in, and make sure nothing's in there, and I'm gonna pat him on the back and he can cast guidance.
Okay. I never used the last guidance that you gave me.
That
I
mean-
know.
That means you lost your
I dropped it when I used my last concentration. Yeah, protection from good and evil's gone.
Okay.
I know, and I say, okay, and I'm gonna walk in.
Okay. You walk into the house, and you find blood and guts and like smeared on the wall and stuff like that. There was a lot of murder that happened in here, and it was very, very messy. But it also happened a while ago, like a long while ago. Like it's already old and rotted and brown and nasty. And I don't mean like a few days. I mean like maybe a few months. You know what I mean? It's been breaking down for a long while. It's disgusting. There's flies buzzing around in here.
Long enough that there's still viscera, but not so short of a time that it's fresh.
It is gross. So you do find that as you're walking around the area. Roll for me in an investigation check.
Hey, that is not Thuntar's strong suit.
Thundar did well. So walking around, trying to find this stuff, you do see, as I described, all that nastiness all over the place, and searching to try to find anything of note that's here. You do eventually come across one fresh corpse that's in there. It's actually the fresh corpse of a raven, lying there motionless on the ground. You kind of like poke it a couple of times and like pick it up, and it's dead.
Let's shake it. Yeah.
But it's not like gory at all. It's just dead.
So, is there anything else of use in the house?
You don't seem to notice anything in the house.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to, from there, I'm going to walk back up, still holding the dead raven. And, I'm sorry. Were you going to say something?
You see Thuntar walking over towards the house. I mean, you both have dark vision, so roll me a perception check. Towards the front of the house, like towards the front door. This is going to be Will and Worm.
Good.
Yep. I'm just used to rolling poorly, so.
That's fine. So you don't notice the dead raven in his hands. However, Worm, you notice a very familiar-looking dead raven in his hands. It's the one that was like flying around not that long ago. However, as he's like walking back towards it, you see that all of a sudden the door slams shut.
Before
So Thuntar's in there, we're outside, and the door slams shut.
Mm-hmm.
I go running to the door,
Mm-hmm.
and I jiggle the handle,
The handle jiggles.
and I push it open.
Wasn't that
I
your
think we're
bird?
shipping.
I say.
Yeah, my bird was in there, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, why are you talking about the birds? The door just shut. It's locked. Thuntar locked us out. Thuntar, let us in.
Thuntar was holding the bird.
Thuntar, you hear that. You're right on the other side of the door. You saw it slam shut.
I'm about to open it.
It looked
Is
dead.
it open?
It does not. It's stuck. You think that they're
I'm
holding...
gonna open it.
You
roll
saw
off athletics.
you saw the handle jiggle, and you think that they're probably playing a game on you. They're probably holding the doorknob from the other side, so you're pulling it so that so like they won't let you out, and then you're like pushing it in so you won't let them in, and that's kind of like how it looks at the moment.
This is Thuntar's favorite game.
So
Dad
I hear
used to play
Thuntar
this
say
with
that,
Thuntar.
and I'm like, Thuntar, this isn't a game. Let us in.
Ah, that's even better. That's a very fun game. Ah,
Okay.
God
I'm gonna walk over to a window and smash it,
Sure.
and then crawl through.
Do me a favor. Roll me a dexterity save.
Dang it. Ooh.
Dang,
So
yeah,
you
good,
smash the
good.
window, and as the glass starts to fall, it never hits the ground, and instead flies directly at your face, and all the shards of glass are coming at you. However, you're able to get your arms up in time. That luckily the toughness of your hide and everything all around you, you're able to defend yourself. Oh, you have a shield, don't you?
Yeah.
You're able to get your shield up in time. All the glass smashes against your shield and kind of like falls to the sides. You take no damage from it, but ooh, that looked really bad.
I look at
I don't-
what just happened and I say, that doesn't seem like a joke.
No,
Yeah.
Thuntar.
I don't like this place.
I'm gonna turn back to the door and I'm gonna try to smash that fucking door. I'm gonna try to break this door down. What do I need to do that?
Are you trying to like break at the hinges to bust through, or are you trying to like literally shatter the door?
I
Yeah,
don't think
Thuntar would just
Thuntar
pull
knows.
out Splat and just slam the door until he breaks it.
It's an automatic hit. Roll your damage.
Sorry, I click raging.
You ain't raging, bruh.
I ain't raging.
Wow, that's a lot of freaking damage. So you smash the door. One hit, much like here's John. Your one axe goes through. So there's one hammer mark goes through the door, and you completely blast out all of the wood. from the one of the top panels of the door. It comes shattering out, shrapnel everywhere, shards of wood or whatever everywhere. And as you pull the hammer back and ready to hit it again, you guys on the outside see the wood stop midair, and then and come flying back through the door hole towards Thuntar. Make a dexterity save.
Uh-oh.
That's not my strong suit.
Did I see him go up the window?
He didn't go up the window yet. He got hit with glass first, and then stuff. But
Did I see? I guess I saw that.
It was right there. Yep. Give me 1 second.
Wait, Eric, you're a barbarian.
Yes.
Do you have advantage on dex saves?
He's not high enough
Yes.
level for that yet. Is he? He's
No,
on
hold
level
on,
two.
he was.
You get it at level 2.
Yes,
no?
I do.
Oh, they get a level
if-
3.
If you're
Oh.
talking,
Reroll
about-
with advantage.
Danger sense.
Mm-hmm.
hey,
I thought you
Got
got
you,
level
bro.
3. I thought it was level 3.
highway to the danger zone.
Okay, instead of taking 6 points of damage, you in fact take 0 of all the wood and everything that was come flying at you. So that it comes at you, and you're like, ah! And you jump and dive out of the way, and it doesn't at all hit you.
Hey, houses don't play pranks. This is making me very
This-
mad.
This house seems like it might be haunted. It's a haunted house.
And I'm gonna slam the door again, just because I do not want any part of this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go over to our little rat buddy, and I'm gonna say, yeah, you should probably get in there. And I offer to give him a boost into the window.
Dex
Oh,
saves
me?
with
Okay.
advantage again, Eric.
I go, very well, I say. And I'll climb in.
Did you hear me, Eric?
Yeah, hold on one second.
Mm-hmm.
Noise.
Okay. So once again, you hit the door. A ton of wood goes splattering outwards, and as it comes inwards, you kind of dive out of the way again. But now the door's broken enough that I can easily just kind of knock it the rest of the way, and it's now traversable. So you do that, and you knock it completely up, hit it with the head of your hammer, and it breaks open enough that anybody can easily walk through it. As you do that, the kobold is climbing through a different window.
Don't do
Climbing, is he? Climbing
Eh.
into an innocent house?
that. I would say, don't do that. The door doesn't let you out.
Oh, but you just broke it.
Oh yeah.
At least,
That house
is
is
it,
not very
Mickey?
nice.
you have a way in now.
Alright,
Why
hearing
would-
all the smashing, I'm gonna try and get over the bridge.
Acrobatics.
He would have heard it. Like one smash. Go back to what he's doing. This is like 4 smashes at this point.
I say
So,
we
Ollie-
burn the place.
Before you roll that, let me just check something really quickly. Where's Ollie's characters? There's your 35 characters. Character
I
sheet,
have
spells.
5 characters, excuse me. It's like 4 of them.
You can use Druidcraft a few times to mend the wood enough that you don't have to worry about it.
Okay, so I'll just take my time going over fixing
gonna,
the wood.
And it's literally just roots from underneath the stream come up and hold the wood and hold it together.
Where's that slimy river stuff?
Mhm.
I just walk over and stand behind Pickerel and just look at him. Look at the house.
See smashed up windows, shattered door.
The house seems to be attacking anyone who enters it. I'm testing the theory. I look at the windows. You see
We're like attacking people who attack it.
He just shakes his head like, don't belong here.
I agree.
Yeah. Let's
Don't
Don't
burn
get
it.
wanna-
them killed!
Let's burn it down.
I guess
Yeah.
that's an option.
Yeah, you want to burn it down?
But
We
we
can
want to
burn it
figure out
down.
what's...
Don't!
Why not? Can you elaborately tell me why I shouldn't burn this place down?
He literally, because he's freaking hunched over, just crotch, nut smack.
You give me a nut smack?
Oh yeah.
Can we get an attack roll for
And
that?
there's a
What?
beat at the end of the star. Yeah.
The old nut smack.
Now bear in mind I have negative strength, so it doesn't actually.
Mm-hmm.
No, hold on. I didn't know. I
I'm
don't even.
sorry.
Whoa. It doesn't have to be an attack roll. That's fine. It can be in athletics versus in athletics or acrobatics.
same either way. Okay.
he fucking backflips out of the way.
Yeah, what
What
happens to you, bro?
Disrespect your elders like this.
I look at him and I say, I
With a natty
don't
20, he
understand.
just sucks them up back into himself. It's
I'm
like-
okay. I'm totally okay with my one crit being to not get hit in the nuts. I'm okay with that.
Wait,
I'm okay
wait.
with that.
That's D&D for you.
Is this your cage?
No,
That makes
He
sense.
just Heck turns around and just starts. There was a road. He just goes further up the road. He just keeps
Centaur.
walking.
I told you, birds don't like being in cages.
Why is he protecting the house then?
I don't
It's
know.
a bad house.
Centaur, I'll go handle that. Light this place on fire and catch up. And I run
And
off
then, like,
after.
As you like run away, I'm like, I don't have matches.
A few minutes away, I'll toss.
I pull out. I reach into my bag, pull out a torch and a tinderbox.
I shake my head vigorously and I pull out a flask of oil, which I think I might actually have. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. No, I don't. I lied to you. I lied straight to your face.
Burn down a whole house, guys.
I pull
It's
out a
very
flask
bad
of water.
idea.
A flask of water.
Yeah.
What?
Like, if you get thirsty while you're lighting the house on fire, I'm your man.
Okay, so Ollie, what are you doing? Okay, I know you had a plan of sorts.
I'm giving
Is
myself a
there,
spell.
is there a
that's
check I could try to make to figure out if this is in fact a bad idea?
I cast Wild Cunning
And
and
religion
set up a
or-
camp a couple of minutes away.
Make it ever see a horror movie check.
No check. You just
Okay.
make your decisions.
Okay.
So you
Yeah,
light the
right.
house on fire?
It's not
Sure.
like
Apparently.
Pet gave you a reason not to do it. He just knew it
Yeah,
was a
I
bad
know.
idea. He's got +4 wisdom. He just can't explain why.
I like it.
Yeah. And
Burning
he's
down
gonna
a
let
house.
you make your decisions.
Burning down a house is not very easy. What's your tactic?
Is it entirely wood or is there like a thatch roof?
It is entirely wood. Yeah, actually, the
Okay.
roof itself is decent.
Okay.
Does this place have curtains, Scott?
No,
Yeah, I don't.
Curtains
I don't
cause
act-
fires.
no curtains, but there would be bedspreads and stuff like
Just on
that.
their own.
Yeah,
that's-
curtains
that's-
Even
that's
curtains
it.
don't open the
spontaneously
curtains
combust.
for a while. They just
If the fire department
someone's like,
taught
the
me anything.
curtains are awful. They just set on fire.
Yeah, so I guess light a torch and throw it on the bed.
Sure.
Although before I do, I want to take a quick look around just to kind of see what's here.
Sure. Roll me an
The
investigation.
house attacks you again. It's gonna throw the fire at you.
I'm gonna hit you in the
Nope.
face with a rubber band.
You know what you find? The silverware in this place, it's made out of wood. The flatware, made out of wood, but it's like quality wood, really good grain. It's well carved, like really, really well carved wooden flatware. You're like, this is probably worth a lot.
I'll shove it into my bag and then burn the house down.
Awesome. So you throw the torch on the bed, like you say, like, oh, okay, well, torch on the bed, and then you go to leave the place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you go to leave the
Oh,
place.
Oh.
No, it's fine. You go to leave the place,
Okay.
and like
I
the
was just like,
fire
wait,
starts
this place is
behind you,
attacking.
and it starts, burning slowly at first.
And the
But
door
by
shuts.
the time you get to the front door, all of a sudden, the whole house is on fire, and you're in it.
Yep.
And-
I saw that coming.
And that front door itself it's just the doorway, because the door was already gone. Well, there's effectively a door there now. There's a wall of fire in front of you, stopping you from easily leaving.
I'd love to buy me a fire door.
Hey,
Heard a lot
hey.
about fire walls, never a fire door.
hey, you're not supposed to be inside when the fire's going.
It went too fast.
Roll me a Constitution save.
Okay.
Alright, so I ran out to go chase after Ollie. Do I
The
notice this
smoke
at all?
is not bothering you because of how
I
short
was-
you
I
are. The
never
smoke's
went-
not bothering you at all yet. It hasn't built
I
up
never
enough.
went too
Well,
far
I'm
away.
gonna try
It's-
running through the door of fire.
Okay.
Sure. Okay. You're gonna rush to run forward and run through the door of fire.
Fire.
You can roll me a dex save.
Do it. Door of
I
fire.
ran into a burning door of fire.
So because you're able to run and jump your way through the fire, jumping through fire, we've all done it before when being stupid at like a pit or something like that. You know what I mean? So
We've all
it
been
doesn't
there
hurt
before.
because it's not like it doesn't hurt you. It's like holding your hand over a lighter. Look at me, I'm so cool. it doesn't hurt. Yeah, Tiv, I'm calling you out. So it doesn't hurt or anything like that. However, you're already inside a superheated building, and then you're jumping through a fire that's supernaturally warm. So you're still going to take damage, but half damage.
Okay.
Hey, that's acceptable.
Okay, you're going to take 4 points of damage
Okay.
Fire.
as you come jumping through the fire.
Yeah, and when I land on the other side, I just keep running.
Sure. So he jumps through the fire. Obviously, you see him go, jump to the fire, and he just hoofs it past there. Thuntar's still standing next to the building.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there like, that went better than expected. And so I look at him and I say, "Good job. Let's go find the others."
So you start walking away, going back to find the rest as you see him like scampering off. You're walking
when I'm
away.
about like 60 feet away, I'll slow down, but I'm just like...
Sure. And you go back over to trying to find out like where it was that Peck had left. Who's actually the one that's in the last? Who's the one that's behind everybody? Is that Thuntar?
I'd probably be lagging behind you.
Roll me a perception check, and whoever's immediately in front of him, which I believe is Worm, roll me a perception check with disadvantage.
Perception. Hey, that's
Bounced
pretty
off
good.
that 3.
With your 19 perception, you're gonna like walking along. Oh, hold on, I'm coming behind you. Walking along, when all of a sudden you like notice like the flickering of light or whatever behind you. It eventually kind of like catches your attention because as you can see with the torches on either side of me at the moment, fire doesn't like cast light evenly. It like flickers around back and forth and whatnot, right? So you all of a sudden like, you kind of like look back and you see that the house is charred and burnt and whatnot, and it's still on fire, but the fire is also on the house, as in like the fire is now standing
Gosh,
within
dang
the
it.
house and above it. Actually, the fire has a vaguely humanoid shape, as it's standing within and on top of the house. It is not small.
Jaco? I don't know if it's supposed to do that.
I stop and turn around. Do I see it or not?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's
We run
lighting
now?
up the night.
Birdman, you're right.
I think we run now.
Yeah. You're right now.
Yeah, we're gonna sprint.
Okay. Everybody, roll me for your sprinting to like more or less be effective. I assume everybody's running,
I was gonna run into the water.
so you just gotta like turn and run
Hey.
back towards the water. Okay. Ollie,
Come at me,
We're
fire
far from the
monster.
water, I'm assuming.
Ollie points at you and he's like, "Doesn't belong here."
I don't know whether Peck is gonna run because he didn't hurt it. Can I do a nature check to find out what this is and if that's a good idea, real quick first? Because I think it's a bad idea. But Peck thinks that makes sense.
I mean,
You roll.
technically, I never heard it either.
You roll.
You were there. You were there though. I was
You were
never
there
there.
too. You were there.
I was there for 2 seconds and then
Hey,
told you not to
hey.
do it.
Hey, I'm just saying.
This looks
I
like
didn't start
one,
the fire.
but you don't know if it is one. If this is a fire elemental, they're not aligned. They're not chaotic. They're not even vengeful. They have like purpose and they serve that purpose, or they have commands and they serve those commands, or whatever. If it's an elemental, very likely, it might just like try to play against the transgressions. So it's not very vengeful, but you're right there. It's not like it's gonna hunt down your whole family or anything. But you're right there. So if it's an elemental, you'll probably be fine since you didn't like. You're not gonna be its focus as long as you stay out of its way. If it's not an elemental,
Okay, I'm not gonna run away. I'm gonna turn into a rabbit and find a hole and hide in it.
okay. Well, you turn into a rabbit. You find a hole in the hide.
Like a little burrow.
All right,
Yeah.
perfect. Who's you're running into the water?
And then like peek out.
I'm running into the water, and I see this humanoid shape that is fire. I assume it's some type of demon. I don't like it, and I realize in this moment how hurt I actually am.
Yep.
And I'm like, I don't like this, and
You know
I
what
want
I
to
was
drink a
gonna
healing
do?
potion.
If you didn't burn down the house,
Yeah, but that wouldn't have been as interesting.
I didn't have time to heal you because I was still pissed at you.
Yeah, well,
you heal a bunch. Worm
This
and
is why you don't want your old man to be a healer.
Worm and Thuntar, you guys run. You book it. Get the flip out
yeah.
of flop.
Yeah, I'm just booking it.
Okay.
Probably
Flip these
along the
flop-
river,
flip outta
but
here.
I'm more worried about getting away than.
Gorgeous, darling, gorgeous. So you get the flip out of flop, running as fast as you can to get out of there, and the two of you
Which
roll
is
for
only
me.
20 feet because I'm carrying my stuff.
That's fine. Roll me athletics or acrobatics. The two runners. Will, are you trying to like hold your breath underwater to like not be noticed while hiding under the water?
No, I'm like
That-
waiting in the water,
Yeah.
and I'm just waiting for this to see what happens with this thing. And if it starts coming at me, then I'm gonna try to just like swim downstream / underwater.
Thuntar and Jaxo, what is it? And Jaxo, get the hell out of there! Oh my god, it's one of those things where Thuntar's bigger and faster. He's a half orc that's about to have a bonus to his speed, and Jaxo's this little kobold. That kobold's giving you a goddamn run for your money. Like it's one of those things where we're like, no. Like you're like big and like oof. Or if he's like, "Nyah!" and like try to get out of there as quickly as he can. So he's giving you a run for your money, and you guys are both hightailing it. Ollie, you're like, doesn't belong here, and hide down a hole. Like take a left turn to Albuquerque, right?
Yeah,
So
I'm happier as in a hole.
Yep.
Just like real life.
do me a favor, roll me a charisma check.
Charisma?
Yeah, or animal handling if you prefer.
Animal handling!
He prefers. Yeah.
Okay. So
That was better than the charisma.
all the other bunnies think that you're a dick and don't let you play the bunny game.
you go down a hole.
I did-
You go down a hole, and actually the other bunny is down there. It's kind of like one of those things where the other bunny's like, "Why are you here?" And so it's almost like you have to try to like convince them. So there's like a little, it's like a scuffle
Territorial.
between you and the other bunny that's in the hole, and eventually you win the scuffle because you're a PC and it's a goddamn bunny, and it goes running out of the hole, and you have this bunny's hole.
Yeah. No, sure.
My hole, bitches.
Yeah. And then I'll peek outside and try and... I probably can see what's going to happen to poor Vicaril.
On the flip side, if you had rolled really well, there were about to be bird
Rabbit
bunnies.
army.
There would have been bird bunnies being born in a couple of months. So,
I could tell you with absolute certainty that Peck would not have done that.
yeah, but would the bunny have?
Oh, rape. That's not cool.
Whoa. Oh, dropping the R
What kind
bomb.
of game
Hello.
is this?
Jeez.
You're the one.
Hello.
Talking about
Jeez.
bunnies.
Jeez. It's animals. It doesn't work like that. It's literally Animal Kingdom. Moving on.
When is a druid being the animal?
Moving on. All right. So, from a joke to a. All right. You however, Vicaril, it's like starts going forward to clamber after them, but they go skirting out of there, like getting out of there, and then kind of like it like walks forward a bit, and then it stops, and it turns back towards you standing in the water, and it's like big form looks down at you standing in the water, and then it starts walking towards the bank.
Yeah,
So
you're
it starts-
fucked, dude.
It starts walking toward me. My goal is to go underwater and start like letting the stream take me / swim with it.
Okay, So
Doggy paddle away.
you're going to have to roll for me an athletics for the swimming
Fast
and
as
a
the
constitution
stream.
for the holding breath.
Okay. So athletics for the swimming, and then a constitution flat roll, a constitution save.
Save.
Okay.
So
Yes, so good.
you keep trying to swim underneath the bank, but the problem is you're getting caught up with all like the reeds and whatnot that are underneath there. It's like your arms and legs or whatever keep getting caught by all the like the muck and the little plants that live at the bottom of the water because it's a slow moving stream. So it's like the water's going to take you on its own. And there's a lot of plants that live here. It's so infuriating. You're constantly fighting to get free of this stuff that you're letting out all of your air that you actually like have to already come up for air. And when you do start thinking like, oh, maybe I made a good, it's been 10 feet.